Хей, приветствую вас, друзья. Мы ждали и наконец дождались. Сегодня вышла Red Dead Redemption 2. Смотрим на нее. Первый обзор, скажем так, первый взгляд свой. Так, субтитры включить. Звук. Ну, пусть будут наушники. Так, давайте сюжет. Сразу прошу прощения, что подкашливаю, немного простыл. Хотел запустить стрим, но проблемы с интернетом, поэтому приходится записывать ролик. Эпоха стрелков-бандитов подходила к концу. Америка превращалась в страну законов. Кошмар. Даже Дикий Запад был по большей части укрощен. Законники охотились на остатки банд и убивали тех, кто не желал сдаваться. Rockstar Games представляет Red Dead Redemption 2. Ух ты ж, ёптить, зима. Как я не люблю зиму, вы даже себе не представляете. В игре зима. За окном тоже местами снег лежит. Абигейл говорит, надо где-то остановиться. Артур подыщет место, я отправил его на разведку. Если не сделаем привал, мы все скоро будем при смерти. Что за погода такая? Сейчас же май. Какой у них май? Артур, ну что там? Я нашел место, где можно укрыться. Пусть Дэйви отдохнет, пока... Ну, сам понимаешь. Старый шахтерский городок, заброшенный, недалеко отсюда. Давайте за мной. Двинули. Глава 1. Колтер. Несите его сюда. Разожгите огонь поскорее. Несите одеяло, какие у нас есть. Посмотрите, что у нас с едой. Всем раздала команда. Дэви умер.
Nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had a bad couple of days. I loved Davey, Jenny,
Ну что, пока графически очень даже
Sean,
неплохо.
Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it, gladly. But we're gonna ride out, and we're gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay
Ну да,
strong.
в такую погоду действительно только согреваться.
Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh. Hey, you need
Да,
all this?
погодка.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Ain't sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch.
We have to try. Stay close.
Такую погоду
We'll do
дома
our
надо
best to stick
сидеть,
to the
блин.
trail.
This goddamn weather.
Been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon.
Ну пока так
Over this
атмосферненько.
bridge here.
R1.
Can't believe we lost Davey too.
Не верится, что мы Дэйва потеряли. Он последний, Артур. Больше потерь не будет.
We need to get those
Этих
people
людей
warm
нужно согреть и
and fed.
накормить.
At least we don't need
По
to
крайней
worry
мере,
about
можно не
Pinkertons
опасаться, что
tailing us
Пинкертоны
to
нас догонят.
A couple more days.
Через
We'll be
пару
on
дней
the
мы
other
будем
side.
уже по ту сторону.
You need to help me
Ты
get
должен
the
помочь
others
мне
back
привести
up.
остальных в чувство.
You're the only one I can rely
Ты
on to
единственный, в чьей
stay
силе я могу быть
strong
сейчас
right
уверен.
now.
We got fire and
У нас есть
shelter.
огонь и
That's a
кровь,
start.
уже кое-что.
And what about the
А что с
money?
деньгами?
Please tell me you at least got the money before it all went to hell on that boat.
We did. It's stashed with the rest of the money in town. It'll be safe for now. But we sure can't go back there to collect it anytime soon. Wait, is that someone coming towards us?
Кто к нам приближается?
You up ahead. Who's there? Micah.
gentlemen.
Found anything?
Нашел что-нибудь? Вроде бы.
Found a little homestead down
Небольшая
that way.
ферма.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah.
And Mac, Sean,
Сразу прошу прощения, если буду тупить с управлением,
a business.
потому что как-то я все-таки больше привык именно
I'm glad
на
you're
клавиатуре и
all right,
мышке.
Micah.
Always. Ask him if he's seen John.
Как стрелять на джойстике я
Have
вообще
you
не
seen
представляю.
John, Micah?
Didn't see much of him once his storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere too. Move up, Arthur. I'll cover the... Look out!
То есть чуть что, сразу Артур вперед, да? Нормально.
Yep. You run into anybody else? I reckon we're the only ones crazy enough to be out in this, Morgan. Yeah, well, don't talk to me about crazy. Oh, so no, glad you're all right. I was worried, Micah. Look, it's all gonna work out, Morgan. We lost a few folks, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Well, I'm glad you're feeling so good. Okay, let's keep it down
Так,
now,
дом
gentlemen.
прям перед
It's
нами.
just up ahead.
Whoa! Okay. Let's head down there.
Ну, давайте, погнали. Пока мне все нравится. На самом деле. Снег, ветер, все дела.
Let's hitch up here.
Коновесь. Где у нас коновесь? Ага, удерживать. Всё, привязал автоматом.
Let me do the talking. We don't want to scare these folks.
Sounds like quite the party.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than three nasty-looking degenerates. Arthur, in that cattle shed on the left. Micah, get down behind that wagon in front.
Так, R1. Укрытие. Ага.
Hello?
Shut up, Billy.
Excuse me? Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Ah, gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur,
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem.
Опачки. Труп. Круто.
I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a
cans
body
of food.
in the wagon.
Фигня, говорит, фигня.
Gentlemen,
Keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
I think
Так,
you should go now.
L1. Так. А, вот.
Now, friend, I ain't asking.
Look out, there's more to bear.
Где они там, упыри эти? Ах ты ж ёпа мать. Я надеюсь, я не своего пристрелил.
Didn't seem to be going too well.
Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here! Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
На уж.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey.
Что, обыскиваем, да? А что, тут ничего нету в этом, что ли, в сундучке?
O'Driscoll's. I don't believe it.
It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head.
Да.
Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
Huh. Looks like the poor bastard was married, too. At some point.
If we can't eat it or drink it, put it down.
Oh, I'm starving.
Вау-вау-вау.
Eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back.
Так, открыть. А, сумка. Съесть на X. Они тут что, ему печеньем питались, что ли, одним, или что?
Place is dry and warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack
Персики.
down here.
Maybe.
Бобы.
See how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up. I'm going to start packing the horses. You keep looking.
Да уж сейчас порыскаем, что.
Meet me out here when you're done.
Если в плане лута, это я завсегда в первых рядах. Лекарства. Лекарства. Все. А, там еще лекарства. У них аптечка. Все, ничего нету больше. Что за бандиты были тут, а? Где бухло? Одно печенье, блин.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search the
Так,
cabin, see
амбар.
what we missed.
Sure.
Ага. Осмотреть амбар. Давай осмотрим. Ах ты падла!
Bastard shot my cousin. Well, he started it. I'm gonna break your neck.
Тупырь!
Now, this guy just
Прыгать на меня сверху! Козел!
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch.
Ну, меня заговорит, блин.
Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
Лучше дать по морде и переспросить, чем просто
Gonna
спрашивать.
blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Это поезд.
Well, I would say
Хотят
you
ограбить.
have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done. Oh.
I don't know anything else.
Так, чувак, ничего личного. Но если бы я тебя не кончил, ты бы кончил меня. Поэтому нафиг. Где моя шляпа? Что, мою шляпу тут уронил? Козел. Ну, успокоить лошадку.
Easy. You're okay. Take it easy then.
Ты ж моя лапочка.
There, boy.
Is that bastard still in there?
He's dealt with.
Good. That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. Tie him up over there, Arthur.
Че, мне лошадь отдали? Будет плотва. Опа, что за шум?
Micah, what the hell do you think you're doing? Whoa, look what I found in the cellar. Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her
Ты
alone.
ёптить.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Michael. Look at her. Miss. Are you...
Oh, you fool! Micah!
Miss. Now, it is going to be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss.
Только, походу, жена покойника.
Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now.
Ну вот Мика баран взял, сжег дом.
You okay, miss?
3 days ago, and my husband, they...
Ну, значит, я не зря того придурка
Miss, you
придушил.
are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Miss, it's okay. We're bad men.
Хоть бы укутали ее лучше, ё-моё. На морозе в этом одеяльце или шарфике, блин.
We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss? Miss.
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
Ну ничего, чуваку, харизму нормальную такую устроили. Музыка, как в старых вестернах раньше была. Прям ностальгия.
Somebody's coming. Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back. How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed
Ну
next
что
to Bill
возмущаются?
Williamson and a
Не
bunch
дорос,
of
ё-моё.
darkies?
Get
Будешь
yourself to
начальником,
bed.
будет тебе тоже отдельная комната. Вот тупырь.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but
It's
Утро
little
только
John.
началось, а он
He's
уже
got
просит.
himself caught into a scrape
he
again.
ain't been seen in 2 days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John?
Нормально,
You're the
чувачок
two
такой.
best fit men we've got.
Я, говорит, остаюсь в
Now?
тепле, а вы... Ну, сходите, поищите,
We're
да?
all... Yeah, we're pretty worried about him.
I know.
Ну, вообще, зашибись.
The situation were reversed. He looked for me.
Thank you.
Все зло из-за баб.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Всякие придурки теряются, блин, а ты ходи ищи потом.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Huh.
Ну, погнали.
Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened
Блин,
on
вот
that boat?
заметает, а,
We had the
реально.
money, it seemed fine. And suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty
Не
hunters?
видно ни
No,
хрена.
It was crazy. Raining bullets. Watch out for this crevice. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
They continue along the cliff wall here. Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right.
Автоматически
Damn
перепрыгивает.
snow's coming in
Прикольно.
hot again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Будут из-за какого-то придурка лошадей мучить.
Careful, it's getting narrow here.
Come on, boy. Horses are getting tired.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there. Come on now.
Красота на самом деле.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that?
Ну, я не вижу. А, он. Вороны кого-то, блин, жрут.
John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us.
Ага. Где-то орет.
Come on! Up there! Yeah! It's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
А, к седлу. Так. Приблизился.
Getting that gun then?
L1. Так. Оружие. Используйте L2 или R2. А, вот как. Давай, наверное, дробовик.
Down this way.
Какого хрена он вообще сюда попёрся?
It's slippery, be careful. Mierda, we're high up here.
You're telling me.
Еще орёт там, блин.
Careful, there's a drop here. Careful here.
Да ёптать, он где там потерялся-то?
Stay low under here.
Так, L3. А, вот.
Okay, from here.
Watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up this way.
Так, что тут надо? Давай пожрем.
Gap here.
Хрена его, блин, уперся куда-то.
Come on.
Вот упырь, вот реально упырь. Я бы его сам пристрелил, блин. Что за шляпа? Где он там, блин? А, вообще в расщелине, блин. Ой, блин. Как они его с такого расстояния услышали вообще?
John, can you hear me?
John!
That's John. We're coming.
Fellas there!
Я бы тебя пристрелил, придурка.
He's down here.
Чтоб ты, блядь, не лазил, где попало.
Right. Hot down, Marston.
Ох, хрена ты вообще туда полез.
That's quite a scratch you got there. Never thought I'd say this, but good to see you, Arthur Morgan. You don't look so good. I don't feel too good
Что,
neither.
ногу сломал, что ли?
I'm freezing.
Да лучше бы ты замерз уже, чтоб с тобой не
Not
возиться.
just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre.
А тащить опять не, да?
Well, we can't go back the way we
И за
came.
что такое счастье?
Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm sure you did.
You all right?
I don't think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
Ох ты ж, ёпа мать.
Look up there.
Perfect.
Зашибись. Вот только волков-то не хватало, да?
I'll keep John's friends off until you're clear.
Okay, here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur. We're getting you out of here. Keep them away from us.
Ах ты падла!
Bring them this way. Hold on.
Оп, пыль, блин.
Okay, let's get going before any more of these bastards show up.
Да вообще.
Go on then. Let's get back to the others.
Сука, чуть не загрызли, уроды.
You'll be fine.
Коврики
Just
меховые.
like a dog bite.
Knew a fella? Got bit by a dog. Died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
На уж. Ай, блядь! Пардон. Я его не пристрелил.
More coming down the hill. Shit, there's more on the right. More coming in on the left. Get out of here. Get out.
Блядь.
Stay back. You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
Jesus.
You still with us, Marston?
Just
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in
Ну это веселее, чем в GTA от копов убегать.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing,
Зимой по воде.
starving, damn near getting
Чувак.
eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on.
Это ни хера не гениальная идея.
See those buildings up ahead?
Эй, тихо.
That's where we camped. Nearly there.
А, вон. Я не на ту кнопку жал. А так вот не нажмешь не на ту кнопку и все.
Someone help John down off this horse.
We get
Пристрелишь
some help here.
напарника.
We get some help. We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas. It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both.
С вас
This is a new
бутылка,
low,
блин.
even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank
You
you.
got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. I suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that? That's civilization.
I know. But west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss. Let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Да, это было эпично.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw.
Чувак ведет дневник.
Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Да уж, весна, конечно, блин.
So what now, Dutch?
Если это весна такая,
Get strong. We get warm.
то
We
прям
wait. When the storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
You sound doubtful.
Not.
какая же тогда зима?
What do you think, Arthur?
Well, I wasn't on that boat, so hard to say. But I trust your judgment, Dutch. Always have.
Thank you, son. We have been shot at before, Hosea. I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
Хоть бы забили окна, я не знаю.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the
Как-то
storm covered our
заделали.
tracks, so now we wait a bit and we go back to Blackwater.
Так,
and we get
ладно,
our money, or
пошли
we get some
посмотрим,
more
что там у нас
money,
есть.
and we keep
Какие-то
heading
задания.
west.
But we're heading east.
Кому что надо. Пирс.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
Так, Л2.
We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy... I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson. We were stranded at sea for 50 days. And you unfortunately survived. When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in. Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest. I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing. Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough
nothing.
of this. We'll go find some. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there. Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Что, мы на охоту? Как всегда, все в тепле сидят возле костерка. А нам опять переться в какую-то жопу мира.
You take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn.
Да, в целом логично. Жахнешь с огнестрела и все.
This way.
Все Вся живность разбежалась сразу же.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head this way. Find some higher ground.
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Хрен знает, что там у них произошло на пароходе. Нам это не показывалось. Но красиво. Реально красиво. Пока, конечно, здесь только зима и снег, но метели атмосферные. Так, судя по всему, мы почти приехали.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good. Let's look down this way.
Ну давай поищем, конечно, веди. Если мы уже все равно поперлись.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet. Hey, stop here a second. I see something. There's deer been here recently.
How can you tell?
Так, оружие на лошади. Я так понимаю, нам нужен будет сейчас R2 лук, да? Да.
Let's walk it from here. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly.
Так, следы. Ага.
You see the tracks?
I think
Ну,
so.
вижу, более-менее.
Focus.
Так. Как его использовать? А, вот. Понятно. R1. Ну, вот на самом деле, на снегу, конечно, вот это их не подсвечивание вообще не видать. От слова практически совсем. Так, по-моему, да. R1. Неизвестное животное. Ну, давай выследим. Угу. Так, олень, да?
Down there. You see him? Are you ready with that bow? Aim for their head or neck. You want a good, clean kill. You can pull
Да
back
тихо
quite
ты,
hard.
ёптить.
You'll feel when it's too much.
А, то есть там еще это выносливость, да, уходит.
Now, Arthur.
Да, ёптить.
Unlucky.
Так,
Take your time.
нам надо выносливость. Съесть. Олень, ты что, свалил, что ли? Ах ты ж, зараза. Куда убежал-то хоть? Блять, пока я жрал, олень свалил. Ну, пипец. Так, вон вроде, да? Парочка. Да, охотник с луком, конечно, из меня хреновый. На.
See if you can get another one.
Стоять! Куда побежал? Стой!
You're making yourself too obvious.
Ну ты чё такой упырь, а? А, вон он ты, да?
Keep following the tracks, Arthur.
Блин, как я...
Got it.
Ага!
Done. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay.
Так, где он?
Grab the other one.
Вот он. Так, где моя плотва? Топай сюда. Как тебя на фарш не пустили. Или на тушенку.
Not bad, boy.
L2. R1. Ага. Так, ладно, а как на нее садиться-то? Ага, все, понял. Поехали, ё-моё, будешь тут мне сейчас кудахтать.
awake when you are.
Come on, then. Let's head back. Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
Careful. You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
Хоть пару дней мозг не будут выносить на тему
Considering how
жрачки.
things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? Still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low.
Ребят, если хотите, чтобы читал титры, напишите в комментариях, и буду их озвучивать. Если больше нравится самим читать, значит озвучивать не буду.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
That girl from the ranch now too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Oh, watch it. Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard. Watch out! Bear up ahead.
Ух
Let's
ты
see
ж
if we can
мать.
find another way around. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Нет, что-то с медведем я пока не хочу связываться.
Cut up here, off the trail.
You're okay, boy. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us
Чего?
now?
R1.
5-6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this.
Так, R1 удерживаю.
The Blackwater mess? Being up
Ah.
here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
И нафига нам это надо, чтобы оно на дыбы вставало?
You want me to move on?
No, not at all. No, you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, We need you now.
Наш сын негра и индианки. Нифига себе.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah.
20 лет чувак в банде уже. Охренеть.
John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Huh. I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Так, все, подъезжаем вроде, да?
I'm gonna hitch time over here.
Brought some food back, boys! Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime
Ты
of
посмотри,
practice to
взяла,
master.
насрала. Ай, что за лошадь?
Well, well, well. Just drop it down. What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Ah, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder. Have a drink, boys. You earned it. Jesus, what is that? Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing.
Флотский
Keeps
ром.
you sane, it does. Yeah, seems to have done
Что
a treat
он
on
чем-то
you.
отличается
You go
от
rest
обычного
your hands,
рома,
Charles.
что ли?
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together. Do I get to skin you? You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one you dumped on the floor there.
Ну, какое-то правдоподобие, конечно, есть, но в целом не так уж и жестоко.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course. Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive. Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me. Sure. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years. Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Ну, мастер-охотник. Освежеван один олень из 3. То есть надо еще 2 будет найти, да? Ну что, ребята, давайте на этом первую серию закончим. Продолжение будет уже скоро. Всем счастливо, спасибо, что смотрели. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки или дизлайки по желанию. До следующих встреч.